Hey, hello, welcome to this very stream. I've had this ROM for a few months now, and it's honestly a surprise I haven't actually made a stream on it. But basically, what we have is, it actually isn't just about the kart we're doing today. This ROM actually affects every kart. So we've gotten, like, the Dry Bomber has its, like, 73 mini-turbo frames. Ridiculous amount. And we've put it on the Tyrant, which had 17 frames of mini-turbo? Not a lot. But now the Dry Bones has that 17 frames or something. What's my document? I had a document of it. Evert Kart.mt. There it is. 19 frames. I was close. So we're going to be doing the Tyrant, which has the Dry Bomber's frame count. But who knows, maybe we'll do a Dry Bomber with 19 frames at some point. And also, in case you're wondering about the videos only air on this channel on Fridays. Slight asterisk, because, you know, sometimes they won't. But normal channel MKDS series will be... Why on earth has my, like, stream done, like, absolute 144p? Should we choose Bowser or Dry Bones? Because the problem is we haven't changed the off-road stat. Are we getting a follow-up between the Royale? What's the Royale have again? The Royale has 55 frames, which is what the standard Luigi had. I think your minimum amount is 50 frames, because I think it's because I think Cucumber has TAS PRB. And so I then think, because then you got Standard Roll, I think, can PRB. Standard Toad can PRB. Marshmallow can PRB! Damn. Shooting Star can... Wow, jeez, I don't know a lot about this game. We may get a Royale stream, I don't know yet. I'm gonna... no, let's do Bowser. He's funny. Ignore the drift stat on this screen. I mean, it's still 10, he's still got the same drift, he just a better MT count. We're just going to do in order 32 track. As you can tell, we have the splits. I've gotten rid of Spinny Dry Bones because I think he was giving me bad luck in the mission mode stream from Monday. And I don't think there's much more to do here other than get the road on the show. Apart from a swig of water. And not pull the DS off by rolling back in the chair with the headphone cable. There's too many cables. If only you get like wireless headphones or something, that would be crazy. Water, what good stuff. Highly recommend. Controls, global hotkeys. Okay, we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And these are average splits, by the way. So I did do a race with, on F8C, I did a time trial. I nearly got PRB. But yeah, you can see, we do an MT, and we just keep going for like over a second. Now, I feel like this may have a few problems like the best stats kart, except now we can't even go on the off-road. Of that, this thing's so fast that it can become kind of unwieldy. Because with the Dry Bomber, even though it's got so many MT frames, it's so slow that you're able to actually kind of control it. But here we may actually run into issues with some tracks. And also, this kart is huge. So we're just not going to be able to be like as in control as we are. And the lightning, of course. And you can see there's that horrible what's it called? That horrible acceleration. So it's only the drift stat that's changed, or the mini turbo one that's changed. Because I was looking at like other stats that are like interesting to do, but I don't really think any of them are interesting other than like speed stat, which will kind of just do the exact same thing as changing the mini turbo. And I think mini turbo is funnier. Now imagine extended starting boosting with Tyrant. Yeah. The good thing about this car is it does have a really, it actually snakes quite well. And I should mention that in the time trial I did, it didn't even beat my regular time on F8C. It was 1 second slow. But yes, it is not crazy good, but it's pretty good. I try not to. What a rude answer. Honestly, the thing with asking, do I remember who was like, I probably don't remember the name, but I do not remember who they are. Other non-concerns, the weight. Don't need to worry about being knocked straight into a wall at every contact at the start of a race. I mean, that's definitely been like, if you remember when I started, wow, that's like 3 already. If you remember when I first started playing, the rules used to be you had to play with hard CPUs for 32 track. Whereas now the rule is you can play with any difficulty, which is like such a godsend. PRB! Damn it! You can see that this thing is not handling this track well. How did that hit me? MKDS red shells, they be crazy. Ideal snack for gaming, chip, lollies, whatever the go is. Basically, anything that really like doesn't get your hands dirty is kind of good. But like, you know, your gummy kind of lollies are always like, you know, a safe bet because they're you know, they won't get over your fingers and things. I don't really know. I don't really have a good answer for. I like how you ask specifically as an Aussie to Aussie. The other thing that's going to be interesting with this card is I think this card can. I think you can do pseudo PRB, but it's very dangerous once you lose it. You're really into the Snicker pods lately, but you got to go on special. Even non-sale. I mean, I think the pods are actually quite good for the game because they've got like, you know, it's a biscuit and chocolate. Like, oh, how can you go wrong? But I do think, yeah, they are a tad overpriced, and you get a tad too few in the bag. Not sticky, not greasy, pretty much perfect. Yeah. How did I dodge that red shell? That is a series of 6 letters. I have no idea what they stand for. Blue shell dodge. Didn't know if I could do it, but I was pretty confident you could. Oh, you can't pseudo PRB in this thing. That's gonna be the worst thing about this cart is the fact it can't off-road PRB. What's good, gang? Okay. See, I probably could have guessed that. I gathered that's probably what it would have meant. Oh, blue shell dodge fail because I hit the off-road. but I don't know what it means. Oh, this startup boost is so slow. I'm like of the perfect age where I should kind of know what that all stands for, but I don't. What do you mean we're already up to... I'm this far behind? That's average splits with egg. Yeah, this track is being horrific. But I'd rather unlimited games with no games or Mario Kart DS the rest of my life. I'm not going to try and answer that. The problem with the normal way my friends phrase that question is they always are like, it's games, unlimited games, but no games. No, it's bacon, unlimited bacon, but no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games. The thing is, I don't like bacon. So it's exclusively a lose-lose scenario. Now that I buffer in the middle of a sentence, that's cool. Oh, that was... I don't actually know if I even got the inputs out in time, but yeah, I don't think that hill would have been kind to the blue shell dodge. Poke, I hate yogurts! Thank you. Try Minecraft story mode on the Wii U on live stream. The Wii U has not had an appearance on a stream in a while. I kind of stopped using the Wii U since I got the DS capture card, because it's like, people don't really care about me playing other games. Anyway, those are really bad desert hills. How do I fingers not get cramped when I play MKDS on real hardware? No, I don't think that... well, I play on original DS, which is like big and chunky. I don't play well. I'm not gonna be able to take that shortcut. We can do PRB. Look at that PRB, guys. But yeah, so it's just like... I mean, I don't really know how to describe... I mean, the thing is... It's not also the thing that the OG DS is big for like your hands to go around. It's also that the D-pad's really big and flat. Like on the DS Lite, the D-pad sticks out so far that it kind of oh, corner clip. That you end up like actually kind of it doesn't hurt as much. The main problem is I just press down the A button too hard over the entire run. I end up kind of hurting my hand. But the one that holding the A button, which is like perfectly fine. This cart's kind of good. The problem is it has some big handicaps to actually kind of balance it. I did try getting the MKDS business squad to try this one, but they ended up doing with Baby Park Flap. So it's not really useful data. You're hard at work. Your dual wielding jobs. Is one of the jobs moderating this live stream? You always had DS Lite, had issue with the R trigger, so Mario Kart is even harder. Lol. Right. Yeah, this card kind of acts like a glass cannon. I mean, in the Discord, the Hyphen Discord, someone reposted Abel's 100% run VOD. So MKDS Abel, who has multiple world records in Mario Kart DS, and is like, I'm pretty sure Abel's a god. By definition. Not by opinion. What the heck? Yeah, Abel did a 100% Mario Kart DS speedrun. It's like nearly like 7 hours. And yeah, someone's like, oh, you should try doing this. I mean, I will try to do a 100% run at some point. The problem is I don't have good enough internet to survive 7 to 8 hours of continuous streaming. Where you can get this mod, by the way, I haven't actually put it on DS Hacks yet. Because I don't know how to make it a video. Maybe I should maybe like release it. And then, yeah, cause like, I kind of, like, I really want to know what's good and what's bad in this ROM, but like, I don't really know how to gauge that. Without, you know, doing a bajillion things, because like, what if there's like some intermediate cart that just giving it a small MT boost which just helps it? Like, I don't think this upper end is gonna be like really good, but like what did the Egg 1 get replaced? Or what did the Egg 1 what did the Egg 1's MT go to? Whoa, big cart, saving my life. Now, I'd expect this time to also be negative because we got absolutely dismantled on Desert Hills. And everything else is kind of just like fine. You also got to send out what is most likely an unpaid editing job to a guy when you got home. Good job. What is our proper etiquette for doing an editing job is you're supposed to get like, you get half or a bit of the money at the start of the job, and then you get the rest of it once you finish it. Oh, truck. The Mandela effect or the Poltergeist always really good. The Poltergeist is just outside the top tier. I think Standard Luigi has a Desert Hill, or it's held Desert Hills world record somewhat recently. And basically the last of the weird carts to have a world to actually be somewhat viable. But Poltergeist has always been like good. The main problem with Poltergeist is like it's not that much harder than just using the ROB-BLS. And so yeah, often you'd either have an easier time and use the Egg 1. Oops, that's not good. Oh, it's for an interview. Yeah, that's cringe. I can't even go for the special item boxes. I don't have enough off-road. I don't even know if I'll be able to even take the... Oh my god! Tracking younger. Why is that messaging not appearing on the stream chat? It's appeared in my chat, but not in the stream chat. That's weird. Younger playing with guns, you know, smoke you with that. Yeah, because this Poltergeist is really fast. It's really fast. It's got a pretty good MT. That's about it. But in terms of like playing, it'd be like, yeah, you can either go for a faster speed, slightly less mini turbo, so it's harder to keep PRB if you're going for that, and like a few other better and worse stats with the ROB-BLS, or you can take a lower speed but better control and more mini turbo for PRB or even just snaking with the Egg 1. DK Plus is absolutely ruining me. You're basically entire YouTube about something you know nothing about and will likely get nothing out of it. Hype! Good job. But hey, that's more YouTube shorts than I've edited for a company. Actually, no, I have made something. I have made a few things during my work placement. Not going to spoil it because it reveals things about my geographical location. It was pretty cool though. Supreme sells toasters? Like the clothing brand? Like the cringe clothing brand that just puts their name on a yellow tee and just is like, yeah, this is it. I'm so bad at this track. I just get 1 and 10. I was like, yeah, it should be enough to get me to the finish line. Yeah, the clothing brand. Oh, weird. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting to get the boost panel. My god, this cart's confusing me, guys. This cart's too fast. It's got the gold egg problem. Also, the footage was 4K, so your laptop nearly exploded. Got some good use out of the oh, what's it called? Proxy? What the heck is going on? Give me an MT. Thank you. I can actually slow down on the MTs. I don't need to be doing them as fast. I have an entire like second to get another one. You mean Converse, the shoe brand, does glasses frames? Yeah, but that's still clothing. The entire profit out of a glasses shop comes out of the frames, not the glass. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. There's such an unfair test to the max MT, max speed. Hey, where'd my 400 frames go? Looking for a new computer since the job center offered to cover what you need? Hype. Have fun looking at how every computer is labeled as Copilot plus PC. Actually, I don't know if computers still do that. I was avoiding to like a JB Hi-Fi in like 2023 or something. No, not 2023. No, it could have been 2023. And it looks like every laptop's labeled. From what I've heard about those framework computers, they sound kind of like, why would you, like, they sound super, I've got a negative opinion on those framework laptops. How it's like, oh, you can customize everything you want, but that just sounds like that makes everything more expensive. Screw laptop. You want a desktop because that'll almost definitely be cheaper. That is fair. I mean, not in this AI riddled hellscape, but yeah, it'd probably still be cheaper. Like, I'm not even doing the sand cut because, like, I don't have a good enough off-road to do that. Like, look, as soon as I run out of MT, it's just instantly slow down. Which honestly kind of makes PRB a bit of balance, but... oh my... ah! How long's this blue shell going to take to get to me? Oh, it's going to get me. Okay. You're programmed to de-slopify Windows 11, so it should be fine. Yeah. I've interacted with my Windows 8 laptop more than I have the Windows 11 laptop. It's like... so strange. The problem is I hate using the Windows 8 laptop. Not because it's Windows 8, it's because it's like a 15-year-old laptop. And I really want to figure out how to put a better fan, like, I just want to somehow bolt a better fan onto that laptop. I don't know how, but, like, that thing needs a better fan. Its current fan does way too little. We're already in negative timer on lap 2. I suppose we're doing a lot. We did a lot of throwing on TikTok clock. You're a dip. Alright, see ya. Give me that mushroom. Yes! Enjoy my speed and power? I'm not. I'd much rather play Egg 1. Oh, I did drift the wrong way. Need a remote desktop to your PC in America to export things. Good about this car is we are getting triple, we do have free item stats, so, you know, we're getting, like, triple bananas, like, every time. Yeah, that's a pretty bad Star Cup. Good job is that the till will not turn back on if left in sleep mode for too long. So you have to periodically check on it. Oh. I remember the till at the place I worked at, or, you know, just the Windows 11 computer hooked up to the till. We never actually shut it down. It was always just put on sleep. mildly scuffed, but it worked. No, I failed. Turn too sharp. If I actually plan things correctly, I could get PRB. Or no, not PRB. PP, prolonged panel. Hasn't it got news that you just had complaints? Yep, that sounds like how new things go out. What the heck? I went to drift on the boost panel. I ended up doing it slightly too early, so I ended up just do you want to use one of those old tills that have old money denominations on it? I'm not familiar enough with whatever currency you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I've got there's like a random till in the hallway that we have. Like a real old one. Looks like the stops on an organ. Or like a typewriter. Like big. I think it's in old denomination. I don't remember what the denominations are. Oop. Come on, surely I can do this. I can't! Boo, yes! What time did I get? What? I like how Boo will come back to you after giving you nothing. You're like, here's what I got. It's nothing. He's like, why? What am I gonna do with these? Like shillings and stuff. Yeah, I think we've got I've seen a few Australian. Have I seen an Australian pound? I don't know. I've definitely seen a few like 1 cents, 1 and 2 cent coins. Drive. Oh, I can't take the shortcut. Get out. This cart's so big. It's the most annoying part about it. Is like whenever you hit anything, you'll just instantly turn the wrong way. And it's also so fast that you don't get time to react to things. Does it turn sharper or less sharp than the BLS? Because I imagine this thing in a PRB setting would go crazy. But it wouldn't probably be that much faster than just using the BLS on like tracks like MC1 and other flat tracks where it's just like this kart is as fast as the BLS, because just putting more mini turbo frames won't actually change if they're keeping PRB. It only matters if they lose PRB, which they're not because it's PRB. I got both item boxes. This cart's massive. That was a weird banana throw. There was a lot of things that went wrong. The first one being I was definitely going to be crushed by a thwomp. And that kind of ruined every decision made up from there. Who put that banana there? God, I'd hate to beat them. You want to go back to bed? What time is it over there? It'd be like, what, your 11 hours? It'd be like, what, 11 p.m.? I mean, a.m. Come on, game. Actually work with me rather than being a nuisance. 11:33. That's correct. I was completely ignoring the minutes. I was just looking at the hour. That was sketchy. You're working a till job where nothing happens and you get bored. I remember working at like the bottle shop I used to work at. It just sucked. It was just like nothing to do. And just a really long, boring red wine stock take. I got really good at it. Just realized your meds are the reason you're drowsy all the time, so there's that. That's probably not helping. Can't you get non-drowsy version of some medication, or is it just like the medication exactly is just a side effect drowsiness? I don't know how medication works. I just get headaches. When you're in 6th grade and the school Chromebooks never say search on them, one of the kids installed a DS emulator on one of them. I remember in year 12, so my last year of high school, we didn't have Chromebooks or any garbage. We had Windows 11, Windows 10 laptops that were kind of decent actually. I kind of liked them. And I remember in my computing class, one of my friends had. Oh, that's gonna suck. One of my friends had Desmume on it, and we'll be playing like a Pokemon game, and we'll be playing it with it being fast forwarded. By God, those fans were making a racket. Your dosages are absurd. What the hell does that mean? Yep. We love... I love Rainbow Roadhouse. Like, there's only like one spot you can dodge the blue shell. Turn! Turn! I can't drift because I would go up the edge. What's my favorite MKDS track? I think that's answered in the description. Because I don't remember what my answer is. I think it's actually F8C. Trying to play game while looking away from it to sneeze is really hard, and I'm surprised I didn't fall off. Means the dosage for your meds are way higher than what it's supposed to be, and you should have been on different medication a long time ago. Oh no. Well, there goes PRB attempt. Not like I was trying. I definitely only got the 50 frame boost. At most. It could have even been the 25 frame. Goddamn off-road. When's the next online stream? The main online streams I do are the JEB streams, the Japanese Exchange Battle, because I don't want to bother trying to set up an event. And they're on the second Saturday of the month. So, whenever that is. The reason I don't do my own online streams is because they're too much of a hassle to try and set up, and I don't have a big enough audience to reliably get enough people. Or to get a variety of people. I just don't want to be... The other thing that sucks about Mario Kart DS Online, you can only get like 3 other people. And then like, unlike, you know, Mario Kart Wii, where you can get another 11 people to play with you. And Mario Kart Wii's rolling lobby works a lot better for that kind of play. Ow. I thought that red shell was gonna miss and it was gonna hit me. That'd been real funny if it did though. It's not Mario Kart, it's just bad item luck because it's 32 track. I like how this, like, Shell Cup I would expect to just, like, easily beat. But I feel like... or easily get, like, you know, a better time than the Egg 1. But we're just getting absolutely ruined by this item luck. Can we beat Luigi Circuit and the last lap of this track in, like, 2 minutes? So our handling is funny. Nah, not really. This acceleration is also bumming me out. Because it's like, you hit something, and then you just gotta spend forever getting back up to speed. I always see PRB of this track, yet I never do it because if I did do PRB of this track, it'll just lead to me getting chain jumped. But look, PRB. I mean, it's not true PRB, it is a prolonged panel, but... Why did the engine just like suddenly get really loud? Definitely not PRB, we definitely lost it for a frame. Not like it even give me good lines. This thing turns too sharply. I mean, the other thing that's interesting with this car is that you're technically going further than you would. Because this car has the top speed, whereas Drymon is super slow. And so PRB is just being super effective. Goddamn red shell. You can PRB for like 4 seconds with drive armor. That means you can PRB forever with drive armor. Why did I remove the alternate path in GC and Luigi circuit? They're gonna burn me out? Yes, it is. I should have probably done that or stopped holding A before that, but little stuff. Honestly, the perfect item for that. Finally, someone went along with me saying card or cash. What? Also, a quick question to the Mario Kart nerds. Are the only tracks that change between CCs in like the entire Mario Kart series is Choco Mountain's fence and GC and Luigi circuits middle barrier? I've received a DM from Hyphen. That's kind of scary. It's a ghosting effect on the card or cash icon, making it just repeat the word. Okay. You've been trying to freestyle the entire game because if you got that mission had level 7. Well, if you tuned into the Hyphen Hoik mission mode streams, then you would have found that out earlier. Ow. This track is not good for this. This thing does not have the handling for snow tracks at this speed. And as an Australian, I don't know how to deal with snow tracks. I don't think the Tyrant has snow treads on. Yeah, you can't even do that short because you don't get enough. You can't hop off the ramp to avoid the penalty on the other side. Also, sorry, does that mean you say card or cash instead of cash or card? 'Cause there's always cash before card. Finally, another blue shell dodge. We got the first one like Luigi's Mansion. Now you go card or cash. Okay, everyone, what do you guys? Do you say cash or card and cash? What comes first? Do I like any other games beside Mario Kart? For the purpose of the bit, no. You don't think Mercy will have a job? Mercy will know like what order to say the words though. Or Mercy will probably talk to someone that has said the order and now they're just going to adopt that order. I jumped over the boost panel so I didn't get my boost. Not like I get really mad. This thing has like 70 frames of mini turbo. Just don't use the soft serve? The self-serve at Coles and you'll find out. I don't remember what the Coles ones say. Because I think whenever I do go to a Coles, I end up just always using the one that's always card. You bought NSO plus GCN and N64 controllers the other day. Oop. Ow. That's gonna kill me. I'm playing so bad. This thing may need a redemption run, or it may just suck. It may bestow bad luck. Or it could be the Pico. The Pico brings bad luck. Do you guys trust the Pico? How? Do you not trust the Sega Edutainment console? I mean, I wouldn't either. Because I don't even know what it is. I love that this cart's just overshooting like every turn. Damn it. Too late. The Pico. Ah, right. No, I'm talking about the DS Pico, the off-brand R4 cart. Your grandparents love to go to LD for some reason. That's because LD is decent. LD makes, I love the reason for choosing either Woolies, Coles, or LD is depending on what bread, on how much bread do you have. Because if you need bread, Woolies has I think the best like home brand bread. LD has a close second. Don't buy Coles bread. Do not buy the white bread from Coles. It's awful. My dad says it tastes like cardboard. I don't think I'm that rude to it, but it's not good. If you come to Australia and you make yourself a sausage roll, not a sausage roll, a sausage sizzle, don't buy the Coles bread. The GF will not shut up about the little bakery. What the hell's a little? I don't know, it's just like a supermarket, kind of like a Woolies. Coles bread is better than Woolies bread where you are? Okay. Maybe my local Coleses suck. I think I remember the Coles bread being slightly better at uni. When slightly better at the Coles near my uni compared to the Coles at home. So maybe they are slightly different, but also don't get the water crackers from Coles. They also suck. See, it's always funny when people are just like, oh yeah, boycott company, but it's like the company is the only one that makes the good product. The good home brand product is only done by one company, which is absurd because it's such a basic product. It's a water cracker. It's like the like a cracker you use for like dip and things like that. Like, they're the size of, like... I don't know, you could fit one on the DS's bottom screen. How's that for a sentence? How's one bread better than the other? It's bread. The Coles bread sucks! Heated debate. I've never had sourdough and 8 wine. I don't drink wine. And 8 wine? I don't have alcohol. I know that sounds like it contradicts the sentence saying that I worked at a bottle shop. But... I don't think I've had sourdough. Actually, I don't know. But also, cheap white bread is a staple for Australian appetites, because it's the only bread you're allowed to use for a sausage sizzle. And if you're ever having like Vegemite on toast, you're not allowed to use fancy bread. You must use the cheap bread from the supermarket. And the cheap butter from the supermarket. The Vegemite should be the most expensive thing on the shopping list. Cheap white bread with butter and chips. I think I've seen my dad have that, but I haven't, because that doesn't sound nice to me. But and fairy bread. Fairy bread is also cheap white bread and butter, and the cheap butter. Actually, you're allowed to splurge on the butter for like either of them. The butter's fine. The bread, do not splurge on the bread. You're literally coating it in Vegemite and or sugar. Please do not take the and to the challenge. Please do not have... The true Australian meal is white bread, butter, Vegemite, hundreds and thousands, and a sausage. That is awful. Kmart or Target? Why the hell would you go to Target? Target's just slightly worse Kmart. Anchor brand, my beloved. Kmart cheap, Target better quality? Really? Ow. You could blindfold me and give you different store white bread and you would absolutely not be able to tell the difference. Maybe it's because you Brits have better understanding of of the cheap white bread. Actually, you're also American. Isn't American cheap bread weird? Like it's made of sugar or something? I love these straightaways of this thing. I got blue shelled! Alright, still talking about bread? Not without Kmart or Target. Those are, Walmart if Walmart doesn't sell fresh produce or just any food. I'll be honest, like, in Australia we've got like supermarkets and then you got like the other one. So you got like your Woolies, Coles and Aldi's. which are mostly for selling foods and things. But they will sometimes have other products. Aldi will have its random assortment of stuff. And then, you know, Woolies and Coles will have their, they'll have their, like, other items, like toiletries and cookware. IGA? I honestly don't know the last time I've seen an IGA, let alone been in one. Wait, was it an IGA near Rainbow Road when I got rained out? But then you've got, like, your other stores, which is, like, your Kmart's, Targets, Big W's. That's it. Which kind of sell, like, everything else. And then you got your specialty stores. God damn, that track sucked. It makes sense that Chocolate Island sucks, because this kart's so fast that you end up just like, whenever you hit the dash panel, you end up going really far. But then this thing can't survive in the off-road. Fish! Plenty in Western Australia. Well, I'm from Melbourne, and I've never seen the term IGA. No, I definitely have seen an IGA. The problem is the IGAs are expensive. Or I assume they're expensive. Oh wow, this thing can drift on the Banshee Boardwalk straightaways. That's nice to know. Fish part 2! Woohoo! Not a lot of fishes in chat. Kind of upsetting. Whoa, how do we not die? I hit the pole? That is collision. Fish part 3. I love the fish. Guys, are you a fan of the fish joke? Because it's kind of like the most random joke on this channel. Oh, we're past an hour? That's not great. We're still got a Sky Garden and a RYC to do. Up of the fish? Oh no, it fell off. Well, we're in what number is this? Technically it's positive time, but I always call it negative time because it's bad. There's a blue shot I gotta get. Have I ever gone to Time Zone before? Like the arcade thing? Potentially. Do any towns in Victoria or wherever you are and then up, or is that just a WA thing? I think there's a few up towns. This is a bad idea. I know there's like Upper Ferntree Gully. I'm just thinking of my Melbourne railway stations, and that was for some reason the first one that came to mind. Oh no, I failed of getting a mini turbo. It's an upfield railway line. Apart from I'm pretty sure upfield itself actually isn't a place. I think that may also just be Upper Campbellfield. Oh, you're saying ended up, not starting up. Like, imagine up. Completely misread that. A lot of Victoria's town names are a lot more like British inspired. Or European inspired, so we don't get a lot of like... So, you know, it's a lot more boring names. Like, I need to look at a map. That, yeah, up doesn't really... Ending it up doesn't really ring a bell. Bro's forgetting the trick. I butchered the pronunciation, that's what I do. Surely this will work. Hey, it did. May not be worth it though. Have I got my hands on the MKDS demo? No, because I don't really care. And the price they're asking for, not worth it. Actually, I don't know what the price they're asking for. I haven't really seen it on sale in a while. Oh my god. Oh, red shell. I'm gonna buy a Tinkerton card and frame it. I only know that because whenever I go on Blue Sky, there's just a segment of Psy reposts. And seriously, even though I'm not even fully sure it is, I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon. It's been a very dull RYC because I just can't do anything. Because I can't drift sharpen up and I can't... If I do too many MTs, I end up just boosting into the grass or walls. Got a blue shell dodge. I failed on topic of bread. Well, 104.43. Considering, was it Tyrant had last place? Was it? Okay, so let's go to our track comparisons. So, Royale had the worst time, but Tyrant's not really doing much better. It's got the second worst time. Let me close that DS because I can still hear it and it's really annoying. So, yeah, we need to open. So that's a 104.43. That is the exact same time as a standard Mario, so... It is 8.3, so I'm going to assume it's slower. This is... Tyrant... Dry Bomber MT. With 104, that's the 4.43. Why did my list do that? Why did it cut off the bottom of my list? Hello? What? Huh? Wait. Why did it do that? Oh, I made the font tiny, but it does all fit. Okay, maybe the font just went whack. Don't be smaller, please. I think I saw this font was on like a 256 for some reason. Oh, maybe because I pushed out the side of it because of the drive on MT added so much length to it. Is this just battle mode on repeat? Open up the DS. I want to see what the numbers are. If you become a big enough streamer, do you think someone will commission someone to draw me buying Wonder Bread? What the hell is Wonder Bread? Also, that's only if you're a drawing streamer. I was like, hey, Buddings, I see your message saying what? TK with 222 points on the dot. Any ties? 213. I need to look at the actual DS to see Mario. No ties. Real shame. 65 and 666 on Peach and Yoshi. That's quite interesting. Let's exit out so we do not save those splits. Oh, hey, fish. Forgot you were there. What do I do? I wanted to actually see how well does this thing do. So Royale got, where's Royale? And Luigi. At 55 frames of mini turbo. Oh, that's a sharp drift, I forgot. The guy who commissioned us to draw women buying Wonder Bread. Yeah, but surely you only commission artists. Whoa, this thing is wobbly. And we're in the off-road. Like, yeah, that's the bad thing with this. Just hitting the off-road is just such a death sentence. But then if we go to, like, the dry bomber. Also, I don't know what this 103 is from. My save files are cooked on anything other than my normal flat cartridge. Am I going to do another time? Probably not, because it'll be like an entire hour. And that means it'd be like, what, 12:15 AM, and I don't really want to be up for that long. It's so slow. Well, I want to do something. Let's just time trials arrays. Yes. Like, I just want to see how well does, or how fast is this thing compared to that compared to that dry bomber. Move all the way to turn dry bones into the Cooper. You guys gotta love the urban legends of video games from when the internet wasn't a thing. But now everything's just like Mario Kart World, every character in like the first like 24 hours. So now let's change characters. And we'll go to this thing. Sorry about the flicking, if it's even visible. I think it's a... I don't think the balancing is good. Actually, the balancing could be more fair, especially if it was on a track like Donut Plains or something. You can catch up. The good thing is that you can't be lapped. But I suppose it makes sense because we didn't actually... I wonder what would happen if, like, we got like the range of MTs for that are PRBable. And like made that, and we just gave like, so the Tyrant had like the BLS's MT count, the Drive Bomber Cell, the Drive Bomber's MT count, and everything in between was just between those two. Wasn't there one could set a bunch of records on a 3DS? Yeah. Tiger. How old is Tiger now? No, Sai sent me a stupid video. I don't know if it's stupid or not. What other cards be funny? So Baby Rider had Egg 1. Dragonfly sucks. The Dragonfly has gotten the Poltergeist's MT count. I don't use the mushroom, but it's only for like comparison. No, sorry, actually Tiger's #1 in Mario Kart DS. You're not even in the right country. Is your players page still say Australia? Come in the chat. So you should get better at this game. No reason, just be funny. You think MKDS should be called Mario Tank DS? The thing is, Tank's not even like... It's like the 4th best cart. Maybe 3rd best. I don't actually know what number 3 is. Oh, I didn't mean to press retry. What's next? Technically the Power Flower. Power Flower on Standard Yoshi. Or Power Flower has Standard Yoshi. I didn't know that the Power Flower had the worst MT out of Peach and Daisy's carts. I got one leg on the other leg, and it's just causing the cable to just be placed in, placed right where the, use item button is. Just getting in the way. This thing's not very good. Maybe Tyrant is just top tier, provided you don't hit off-road. That's kind of what the BLS already does. In case you want to know, the exact middle of this list, I'm pretty sure, is Standard Waluigi and Standard Peach. Having 40 frames of MT and giving 40 frames of MT back. Will I acknowledge the bunny? I don't know. Let me make sure I mute Discord on the stream. I don't get it. I'm mildly concerned. No, unmute it. No, I listened to the audio. I just didn't play the audio on stream. I like how I had the exact same amount at the start before I did the first MT, and also completely screwed up the line. But yeah, if you want a visualization on how much does MT matter, question where my frames are going. Hey internet, why are you failing on me? Hello? Internet, good working. Does it want to work? It's still dropping frames. Anyway, I'll dump the bitrate so I can end. Guess that's a sign of ending the stream. Give me 1000 bitrate. 95. Hey, we'll stop the frames from dying. Well, I guess that is the stream. Anyone live? No, of course there isn't. I'm not even bother checking. Well, that's the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Not as big as popular as the past few streams, but that's fine. It's a random Tuesday night. And yeah, maybe ending the stream early means I can do a stream tomorrow morning, but who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what I want to do. I'm kind of out of stream ideas at the moment. Because I don't want to just do like all these carts. I still haven't even played Power Flower on the unmodified leaderboard. Also, if anyone has any recommendations for how to fix this one, or how to not fix it, how to make this layout functional, readable, look good, then I'll happily take not feedback, recommendations. Other than that, do standard Daisy next. I do not know what I want to do with the standard carts, because the standard carts are going to be so boring, because they're all so because I've got basically every cart here except Daisy's. Every other cart's just going to be slightly faster or slower than the one they've got already here. Literally probably depending on item luck, depending if that makes it better or worse. Like you can see we have Egg and Egg 1 with Bowser, and then we've got standard YS, which is only slightly slower than Egg 1 with Bowser. which is a more fair take to give because it's with things. I've also got like I can also do like goddamn mission mode with carts, so it's like I've got plenty of ideas. But yeah, not plenty of good ideas.